Okay, so apparently the fires have grown over 3,000 square miles overnight. And the reason being is because the trees are dead due to the beetles that have eaten them from the inside out. So it's just like firewood. They're in the way of the fire. Fuel for the fire. We are in the book of Micah, which I'm going to get into right now. Just keep praying for Florida. It looks like it's going to hit Sunday AM, 145 miles an hour sustained winds, and most of Florida is going to impact. I mean, all of it really. But you can. There's no place to go. So life-threatening winds for sure. So please be safe. Watch your back, and all that good stuff. Okay. Keep that there. We are on verse 9 of Micah. I read the first 8 verses on the other video. So it continues. So, for her wound is incurable, for it come unto Judah. He is come unto the gate of my people, even into Jerusalem. The wounds of sin is what it's talking about here. Okay, declare ye it not at Gath, weep ye not at all in the house of Athroth. Roll thyself in the dust. Pass ye away, thou inhabitants of Saphir, having thy shame naked. The inhabitant of Zananan came not forth in the morning of Bethel. He shall receive of you in standing. For the inhabitant of Mithroth waited carefully for good, but for evil came down from the Lord unto the gate of Jerusalem. For thou inhabitant of Lachish, bind the chariot to the swift beast. She is in the beginning of the sin to the daughter of Zion, for the transgressions of Israel were found in thee. Therefore shalt thou give its present to Moresheth-Gath. The houses of Achzib shall be a lie to the kings of Israel. Yet will I bring an heir unto thee, O inhabitant of Mareshah. He shall come into Adullam, the glory of Israel. Make thee bald, and pull thee of thy delicate children. Enlarge thy baldness as the eagle, for they are gone into captivity from thee. Chapter 2. God's judgment against oppression. Lamentation, reproof of injustice and idolatry, promises of restoring Jacob. Woe of them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, and even a man in his inheritance. Therefore thus saith the Lord, Behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which you shall not remove your necks, neither shall you go haughtily, for this time is evil. In the day shall one take up a parable against you, and lament, and with doleful lamentation, and say, We be utterly spoiled. He hath changed the portion of my people. How hath he removed it from me? Turning away, he hath divided our fields. Therefore thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of the Lord. Prophesy ye not, saying, They do them that prophesy. They shall not prophesy to them. They that they shall not take shame. O thou art named the house of Jacob. Is the Spirit of the Lord straitened? Are these his doing? Do not my words do good unto him that walketh uprightly? Even of late my people is risen up as an enemy. You pull off the robe with garments from them that pass by securely as men averse from war. The women of my people have ye cast out from their pleasant houses. From their children have ye taken away my glory forever. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. If a man walketh in the Spirit, and falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and of strong drink, he shall even be the prophet of his people. And I will surely assemble, O Jacob, all of thee. I will surely gather the remnant of Israel. I will put them together as the sheep of Basra, in the flock in the midst of their fold. They shall make a great noise by reason of the multitude of men. The breaker is come up before them, and they have broken up, and they have passed through the gate, and they are gone out by it, and their king shall pass before them, and the Lord on the head of them. Chapter 3. Princes' cruelty, falsehood of the prophets, their ill-grounded security. And I said, Hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and you princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment? Who hate the good and love the evil? Who pluck off their skin from off them, and their flesh from off their bones? Who also eat the flesh of my people, and flay their skin from off of them? Who will break their bones and chop them into pieces as for flesh within the cauldron? Then shall they cry unto the Lord, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at the time, and behave themselves ill in their doings. Thus saith the Lord concerning prophets that maketh my people err, and bite with their teeth, and cry in peace, and he that putteth not into their mouths, even they even prepare war against them. Therefore night shall be unto you, that you shall not have a vision. It shall be dark unto you, that you will not have a divine. The sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. Then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded. Yea, they shall all cover their lips, for there is no answer of God. But truly I am full of power by the Spirit of the Lord, and judgment and might, to declare unto Jacob his transgression, to Israel his sin. Hear this, I pray you, the heads of the house of Jacob, and princes of the house of Israel, and abhor judgment, and pervert all equity. Must be tired this morning. They build up Zion with blood, and Jerusalem with iniquity, and the heads thereof judge the reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine the money. Yea, will they lean up on the Lord, and say, Is not the Lord among us? None evil can come upon us. Therefore shall Zion for your sake be plowed as a field, and Jerusalem shall become heaps in the mountain of the houses, as the high places of the forest. Chapter 4. But the last days shall come to pass, that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and the people shall flow into it. And many nations shall come and say, Come, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. And for the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, and neither shall they learn war any more. They shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid. For the mouth of the Lord of hosts has spoken it. For all the people will walk, every one in the name of God, and he will walk in the name of the Lord our God forever and ever. And in that day, saith the Lord, will I assemble her that halteth, and I will gather her that is driven out, and her that I have afflicted. And I will make her that halted a remnant, and her that was cast far off a strong nation. And the Lord shall reign over them in Mount Zion, from henceforth even forever. For thou, O tower of flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, unto thee shall it come, even the first dominion, the kingdom shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem. Now why does that cry out aloud? Is there no king in thee? Is thy counselor perished? For pangs have taken thee as a woman in travail. Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon. There shalt thou be delivered. There the Lord shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemies. Now also many nations are gathered against thee, that say, Let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion. But they know not the thoughts of the Lord, neither understand they his counsel. For he shall gather them as the sheaves unto the floor. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass, and thou shalt beat into pieces many people. And I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth. Okay, I'll stop there at chapter 5. All right. I do hope that you have a blessed weekend. And if I'm able to do some music, I will. Going to be slightly busy this weekend, so we'll see how it goes. And if not, God willing, I'll be here on Monday, and we'll continue the readings then. Do leave me comments. I love hearing from you, and help lift each other up. If you leave me comments, then I can make comments for you, and other people can help, and we can talk to each other that way. Do know I'm on Facebook. Just put my name in and you'll see me. And if you want to be friends, please tell me that you're my subscriber. That'll be my key to know that you subscribe to me on YouTube, and I'll friend you, okay? So that's how it works, okay? Yeah, so that's it for now. Be in prayer, and God bless everyone. Love you. Bye-bye.